This week on Woodcarving Weekly, Sawsquatch takes a tumble. We're going to have a profile of professional woodcarver Jeff Phares, and we'll mark the passing of a woodcarving legend as well. We'll have all of this and more. First of all, let me just remind you, all the resources that I mentioned today will be linked in the description right below the video, and also in the comments section a little further down the page. Let's get started. Well, we'll start off today with a profile of professional woodcarver, author, instructor, and all-around fun guy, Jeff Phares. Jeff has been a professional woodcarver since 1992, and his reputation includes being able to capture lifelike expressions in human faces. He even wrote the book, folks. He's inspired a lot of woodcarvers all around the world with his various books, his carvings, and workshops where he instructs others on how to do the same type of work that he does. And Jeff is the author of 4 different woodcarving books that help people break down some of the complexities of carving human faces and parts of the human face. His books include Carving the Human Face, which was basically a comprehensive guide to capturing the character of a face, and that's in its 2nd printing. He also did a book called Carving Eyes, of course, focused on the techniques of crafting human eyes. He also did the Nose and Mouth book, and Carving Ears and Hair, a guide to mastering the intricacies of carving ears and hair. Now, beyond his books, Jeff is more or less an instructor and teacher. He enjoys helping others learn what he has already learned. And if you want to sign up to get into a class with Jeff, just check his Facebook page. That's where he has a list of upcoming events where he'll be teaching. You know, recently I had an opportunity to sit down with Jeff, and he shared some really great advice for beginners and for experienced carvers, and he shared some fun stories too. This all happened on episode 8 of our podcast, 5 Fast Questions. It's a really fun interview. I think you'll enjoy it, and I encourage you to take a look. And a reminder, check out his Facebook page and sign up for one of his classes sometime soon. Well, Gene Messer recently posted a new video that was inspired by one of his viewers. So the viewer sent Gene some photos of some human figures that had been carved from the curved branches of willow trees. And he asked Gene, he said, how would you go about carving a curved figure like this? So Gene decided to use that opportunity to make an instructional video to help other folks who might also be interested in adding a little curve to their figure. And so Gene has this video that he basically is using basswood, not willow, and he has cut out a block to start the figure. He takes you through the entire process, explains how he's taking his approach to making a curved figure, and then demonstrates the whole process. The video is less than an hour long, and as usual, Gene adds commentary throughout to help you along the way. Make sure you go over to Gene's channel and check out how to carve a curved figure. Well, up next, we'll introduce you to the Whittling with Rick YouTube channel. Rick is a UK carver, and he's been publishing videos for about 2 years. Now, altogether, he has about 39 videos on his channel right now, and while many of those are shorts, he does have some long-form videos as well. Now, among his longer-form whittling videos, he has one about carving a honey dipper, one on how to carve a simple whale, and one on how to carve a lemon juicer. Now, for these projects, Rick is using found wood, or wood that he has harvested himself. All of his videos are less than 30 minutes long, and you may find something there that will appeal to your interest. Go over and take a look at his channel, Whittling with Rick, and see what you think. Over at the Woodcarver's Corner YouTube channel, Rex Branson is destroying one of his carvings. That's right. Now, several years back, Rex got together with his nephew, Jeremy, and carved a great big Sawsquatch. That's what he's calling it. Out of a great big old cottonwood log. This thing is about 10 feet tall. And she stands in front of you with this beer can in one hand and a leash in the other. And she's got an alien on that leash, which is made from a length of chain and a metal collar. Anyway, this is a very entertaining video, and it's kind of an interesting subject matter. But Rex says she's got to go. Apparently, this log began to rot, and Rex said some ants got into it as well. And so he's afraid that Sawsquatch may fall over and hurt somebody. And rather than that happening, Rex has decided to pull her down to the ground where she won't hurt anyone. In the video, you'll see Rex and Jeremy and another buddy. They put a big old strap around the neck of the Sawsquatch, and the three of them start pulling. And you can watch the video to see what happens. Basically, Sawsquatch falls on her beer can. Now, Rex was afraid that the head might pop off when they pull it down. Well, you'll see. This is interesting that this is, I think, the third Sawsquatch that Rex has carved. He said they carved one that was stolen. Somebody took the Sawsquatch. Maybe it was an alien abduction. I don't know. Enjoy the video. Well, Van Kelly has a new video where he's demonstrating 3 different methods for carving facial hair. Yeah, so he's using some V-tools and gouges to demonstrate how you could carve sort of a 5 o'clock shadow, stubbly face kind of look for a beard. And the V-tool to show you how to have a more well-defined and rustic-looking beard. And then if you're interested in carving some hair that has sort of a softer look, he's going to demonstrate that as well by using some gouges. Now, Van does a great job, as usual, of adding commentary throughout the video, and the production quality is very good. Now, if you're interested in learning 3 different methods for carving facial hair in one short video, this one might be the ticket for you. Enjoy. Well, there's a new video from Ddalo where he's provided a twofer. Yeah, 2 things in one video. So the first 35 minutes of the video, he's using some blocks of wood to demonstrate some very basic cuts for beginners. And he also shows you how to kind of mark out these blocks of wood to make your own little block for practicing all these various cuts. So after that 35 minutes, he gets into the second part of the video, which is about carving a face on an egg-shaped piece of wood. Now he's using gelutong wood for this, and it looks like he's got a basic egg shape that might have been turned on a lathe. Now, you could use a basswood egg for this project. I'm sure it will work out just fine. So he shows you how to make all the markings on your egg in order to get the facial structure situated just right. And then, of course, he demonstrates how to go about carving. So if you have a basswood egg or you get a hold of one, this might be a really fun project for Easter. Go and check out his new video. And if you're a beginner, this might be a really good resource for learning some basic cuts. Well, sadly, we've lost another legendary carver with the passing of Armand LaMontagne on March 7th at the age of 87. Armand was born in Pawtucket, Rhode Island in 1938. He was a self-taught professional woodcarver, and he's best known for carving sort of celebrity figures, life-size things, let's say carvings of Carl Yastrzemski, Larry Bird, Ted Williams, and others. His carvings can be found in the Baseball Hall of Fame, the Country Music Hall of Fame, and various museums. And I want to thank one of our viewers, Timothy, for letting me know that Armand had passed away. Today, I'm sharing a link to a documentary that was filmed about Armand, and it takes you through his story. I think you'll enjoy it. If you don't know about Armand, this is a great opportunity to learn about some of his accomplishments and to view some of his amazing wood carvings as well. Enjoy. As always, folks, I want to thank you for joining us today. Thank you for all of your support. Really appreciate that. If you've missed any of our previous episodes, just click right over here and you'll be able to catch up. See you next week.